Hello and a very warm welcome to Meghan and Harry News YouTube channel. Hi, I'm Alex. How are you doing today? I hope all is well with you. So, there seems to be many awkward moments in regards to the royal family at the moment. Apparently, it was claimed yesterday that Prince Charles had invited Meghan and Harry to stay with him in the UK. It was reported yesterday that the Prince of Wales offered to have his family to stay with him in the UK in the hope of meeting Lilibet for the first time, a source claimed this week. The offer, which would be the first time the family have fully come together since Harry and Meghan moved to the US, was made just before Christmas, according to the Mirror. But this offer, it claims here, will be refused due to the issue with protection and security in the UK. If you remember in my last video, Harry was looking into legal action against the UK government, as it was reported they had refused to offer protection for any visit to the UK, although Meghan and Harry had offered to pay for the security themselves, just as they pay for their own security in the USA, unlike the royal family whose incredibly expensive security is funded by the public. As it says here, Meghan and Harry will turn down Prince Charles's invitation to stay with him in the UK so he can meet Lilibet because it would be awkward after the row over security, Queen's biographer claims. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are unlikely to stay with Prince Charles after he offered his home to them when they come to the UK, Queen's biographer claims. This comes amid claims a reunion is in doubt due to Harry's refusal to return without a substantial level of security from the Met Police. At this moment, Harry is seeking a judicial review of the decision to strip him of his UK police protection team, claiming it is too dangerous to visit without Scotland Yard bodyguards. So, as always, we have to take what is reported as a pinch of salt. It could be that the offer from Prince Charles is merely done for publicity, to make Charles seem like the nice guy in all of this, when he knows full well that they won't come over without protection, security and protection from the UK intelligence that was very possibly removed by Charles himself, which was implied in the Oprah Winfrey interview. So it all comes across as awkward, maybe deliberately so. Another situation that looks awkward and embarrassing for the royals is this one. William refuses to back scandal hit Andrew. Prince brushes off reporters' question when asked if he still supports his uncle, days after demanding his titles were stripped. Prince William declined to comment today as he was asked by a reporter whether he supported Uncle Andrew. Journalist from Sky News asked him, "Your Royal Highness, could I just ask, do you support Prince Andrew?" William said, "Sorry, I can't hear you," and journalist asked the question again, but William smiled and walked off. Duke and wife Kate were visiting Foundling Museum in London on their first joint engagement of the year. So this is a very embarrassing situation for William or any member of the royal family. The fact that he said he couldn't hear the question and then refused to answer shows that when the big questions come their way, they cannot stand up for themselves or answer, rather to just avoid and run away. No wonder the royal family's motto is never complain and never explain. It's a handy motto to have when you want to avoid awkward questions. And they have done their best to drag this saga of Prince Andrew out in the hope that it would go away, but of course it has not. Is it any wonder Meghan and Harry want to separate themselves from the royal family and disconnect? As we have heard in the last few days, Prince Andrew has now been stripped of titles and is awaiting a court case, and his social media presence has also been deleted. It says here, Prince Andrew's Twitter account has been deleted as pressure intensified on the Queen's son 1 week after she removed his honorary military roles. Social media users visiting the Duke of York's official Twitter page at the Duke of York today were greeted with a message saying this account doesn't exist, try searching for another, just hours after it was still live yesterday. The Duke's Facebook and Instagram accounts, which both have the handle @HR the Duke of York, were still live this morning, 6 days after Andrew lost his titles and gave up his use of the HRH style last Thursday. However, a source close to Andrew said today that all of his social media channels had now been removed and were no longer live, but some of them were taking longer to filter through. The source said the changes have been made to reflect the recent statement from Buckingham Palace regarding the Duke of York. It looks like Andrew is most certainly being jettisoned out of the royal family circle, at least publicly. But you have to ask why William cannot answer that simple question, especially considering that the Queen has now stripped him of titles. It just shows when push comes to shove and real questions are thrown out that these people just cannot answer for themselves. I hope you have a good day and thank you for listening.